Everything's going to be even more green with all this rain we're having. Things
Yeah.
are really in full bloom.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've been seeing the rain and storms since really it started late last night out in west and northwest Oklahoma and eventually made its way across the state. Got kind of loud in some spots this morning and even had some severe thunderstorms this morning as well. But yeah, some large hail, nothing like that right now. We still have some thunderstorms, nothing severe in the state. And we also have our storm trackers out and about. We've got Marty Logan. He's actually near Lake Ellsworth, and that is where we've seen up to baseball-sized hail. But we also have Val and Amy Castor. You know, if you guys want to adjust this camera, I'm looking a little short there. Thanks. Okay, so some storm reports. We've got some hail reports since, again, late last night, very early this morning. A lot of those were quarter-sized, golf ball-sized hail. Did have a couple of baseball-sized hail reports. Again, that's going to be south of Apache, but these came near Lake Ellsworth. So Amy McDonald sending these in, lots of large hail. And this is Montana. He's down in Elgin, and he had a little bit bigger than golf ball size hail. They're doing pretty good as far as the rain is concerned, especially south of I-40. That's where most of the rain has fallen. In Oklahoma City, we've got about 0.33 so far, but we should be adding to that here later this afternoon and evening. So just a lot of rain and storms since, again, late last night. Right now, nothing severe in the state. We do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in the Texas Panhandle. Those are moving east into Oklahoma, but we're going to see what that trend is. It looks like they're trying to weaken. It looks like the hail core is trying to come down, but most of the rain and storms just south of I-40 right now. So here in Oklahoma City, a couple of sprinkles, some light rain trying to show up in the southwest metro. You can see where Val and Amy are. They're around Blanchard, and they're watching those stronger storms south down there, but maybe some small hail with those. But we have another storm around Leedy. That's looking a little strong, certainly not severe. Some light to moderate rain around Clinton down to Colony and Carnegie, Binger, Gracemont, some light to moderate rain, some heavier rain in between Apache and Cement, also around Chickasha. Again, there's where Val and Amy are, and they're going to watch these storms as they move off to the east at about 35 miles an hour. Lots of rain across portions of Pottawatomie and Seminole County, and some also lots of thunderstorms in the southeast. So in the meantime, this is our El Reno camera, but our Lucky Star SkyCam network. Cloudy in El Reno for sure, 64 degrees, and east wind at 8 miles an hour. Temperatures to the north, where we haven't really seen the rain, we are in the low 70s, but only the low to mid 60s where we've had some rain since earlier this morning, and an east wind between about 5 to 50 miles an hour. We're seeing some gusts a little higher than that across the Red River. And we do have that front that is basically just south of the Red River. That's slowly going to try to lift a little bit farther to the north later this afternoon and evening. That's going to be the highest chance of seeing some stronger storms here later today and into later this evening. But generally for this afternoon and evening, still going to see some more scattered showers and storms moving from west to east across the state, and eventually that should lift a little bit farther to the north. So northern Oklahoma, yes, there is a chance of seeing rain and storms later today, but overall the chances do look a little bit lower the farther north you go. And we're not done there. Now, over the next couple of days, we're going to see more energy coming in out of the trough out to the west, and that's going to bring another chance of rain and storms as we get into tomorrow morning. Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday afternoon, overall the chance for any rain does look low, and by the time we reach the end of the week, it looks dry, but it also looks hot and humid. Temperatures in the upper 80s and eventually to 90s as we head into the weekend. So it's certainly going to feel a lot more like summer. As we get into, it looks like Friday night to Saturday morning, a front's going to move through, but it's really not going to do a whole lot for us. Drop temperatures a couple of degrees. But by the time we get into Monday, another piece of energy moves in, and this, for now, just a slight chance of rain and storms. But today, we're going to try to shoot for a high of about 70 degrees in Oklahoma City. The record cool high, though, is 72 degrees, and that was set back in 1903, so we could be breaking that record later today. Before this afternoon and evening, a chance of rain and storms, especially from west to east across I-40. Southern Oklahoma, there is still going to be a threat for severe weather, but overall chances look a lot lower there. So for this afternoon and evening, a low threat of up to maybe golf ball size hail, wind gusts 60 to 65. Overnight and tomorrow morning, I do expect storms to redevelop from the northwest and eventually moving off to the south and east, with a threat that some of those storms could also become severe, producing maybe up to ping pong ball size hail and wind gusts 60 to 65. Temperatures drop down into the low to mid 60s overnight tonight. Tomorrow, temperatures in the mid 70s, staying mostly cloudy, but chances for rain and storms during the day look a lot lower. They're going to stay low tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. And then as we get into Wednesday afternoon, starting to warm things back up, we're going to be in the low to mid 80s. By the time we get into Thursday, though, upper 80s, mid 90s on Friday. This weekend, Father's Day weekend, looks pretty hot. Sunday itself, 95 degrees, a slight chance of storms, and it looks like next week, yeah, we're going to have some more mid 90s showing up.
All right. Thanks so much, Cass.
Yeah.